Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of our live stream Let's Play of Prison Architect. We are on Alpha 31. Currently setting up a classroom, and apparently we're having to tech up to the ability to customize our class schedule. Well, remember the back of hearses last time you played? Yeah, no, there's still a problem. Actually, when I was playing yesterday, there's still a problem that sometimes dead bodies are not collected. I had someone who died. I had a morgue. I had lots of idle guards. I had a hearse over here, and nothing would happen. The body was just stuck. So apparently that's still a glitch, which is very, very, very annoying. Oh, we're gonna run electrical cable over here and there, and then we're gonna lay things out much like we did above. Say bench, bench. Oh, I did it again. Like that. I think that's how many tables I put up here. Yeah. Excuse me. So, here we know. I'm going to put our fridges along the wall. And we're going for 4. Just like up here, yeah? Yep. And then our sink. Good. And then the cooker, which we're going to put sideways like this. And we're going to end up with 8 of those. Which then means we can put our brick wall just 1 gap away here. Cancel the middle, which apparently also cancels the power connection, which is kind of annoying. And so weird. It's actually showing me the walls. Alright, cool. Who was that? That was RoboJeb. Thanks for the resub, RoboJeb. Appreciate the support. At 13 hours before the prisoner intake, we should be perfectly fine and peachy keen. Dog patrolling over here. People should basically be getting perfectly fed. Everything should be awesome. Just waiting for some workers. I'm not going to hire any more workers. Don't want any of that. Is there anyone I haven't hired over here yet? No. We don't have any armed guards, and we don't have a lawyer yet. We don't have the tech for the lawyer either. Overall, people are relatively okay. A couple of people with serious complaints, but just a little bit of bladder need. Nothing particularly problematic. Classroom is up. Still waiting for the door to be installed. Well, they are busy setting up everything else, which is perfectly legit. I think they mostly work on things that are a little closer. So even if you do something over here first, I think they will go and do this. Are you stuck or something? No, there you go. You're just having a little dance party. A little rave in the dark. Shower room. Bam. Drains. Turn that around there. Cell walls are almost all done. Just wait for them to finish, and then I'll block out the cells, and then start plopping down the furniture. And of course, the doors will be one of the last things I put down. Now the walls are all done, or at least all the ones that need to be done. There we are. You can just hold and drag. Since beds can't sort of displace walls, you can safely do this, which is a nice little time saver. Voila. And then toilets. Fortunately, we can't do the click and drag for that because we would end up with double toilets in every cell. Still got lots of money? Lots of money. Okay. Workers are still going to be busy for quite some time. Still have 10 hours to go, though. Power there is good. Power here is going to be more than good. Well, it's not even plugged in yet, so should have enough capacitors. We actually may need a little bit more down there. No, I think they'll be able to power these 2 buildings as is with just the 3 caps, but we'll have to babysit it. Prisoner uniforms, less than 10 hours away for our intake. Family waiting. We've got some visitors here trying to build this classroom. Too many things queued up, but it is important that we finish this, so I don't mind that the workers are doing that. Yes, Gurley Gibbous. I will absolutely be making a game next weekend for Let 'Em Dare. It is one of my favorite things to ever do, ever. So I will certainly be doing that. So you could put metal detectors around reception, but I don't think it matters because they do get strip searched. If nothing else, they'll get hit again when they go to the canteen, so we're fine there. I did set up a spiritual guidance program, right? Yes. Fortunately, some people can't use it because of silliness. There we go. Yeah, no load on that whatsoever. We'll have to make a few adjustments here soon. Gosh, it takes a long time to build one of these new regions. My classroom. All right, how's my research? I got surveillance researched, remote access. I've never really used it. We may as well queue it up, I suppose. We can grab the extra grant ability as well. And then we can start working on our tax relief. I could hire a lawyer. I don't know if I need one right now. So I'm going to leave it off, I suppose. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, workers. It's so much to carry everywhere. And then they still have to come back and do the doors later. But I'm going to wait until the power gets hooked up first. Just because I don't like that when it's dark. It feels chilly. Currently losing cash flow. But as soon as those prisoners arrive, 32 new prisoners, we'll be making quite a bit of money. So I'm not concerned. We might need a few extra guards. Boom. Hey. Actually, I'll go right ahead and deploy one there for right now. I'll wait until I've got these rooms blocked out before I go and drop that guard in there. Although, since there's not going to be a door between the two, I think it'll be okay. Oh, what I'll actually want is a dog. Guard with a dog in here to sniff the prisoners. And maybe we don't really need that. They can... The dogs do catch contraband, but I guess we've got the metal detector here. I don't remember if the metal detector detects all contraband or literally just metal. I think, at least for a while, it was detecting everything, even if it didn't necessarily make sense. Some people are actually getting brought to these cells, even though... Or are they just wandering around? Oh, they were delivering clothing. That's what was going on. I'm like, why is there a prisoner in here? These cells are not cells yet. Boom, 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 boom. Get all the doors set up. And we should be good to go. Meanwhile, need to make sure the electricity is hooked up over here. And, right, we need a water pipe. I'm going to bring it in over here. Do something like that. And like that. I didn't want to bring a water pipe here because it would help people maybe tunnel out. Oh, this guard is just, like, standing there. Oh, dog's having a nap. Okay, that's fine. Because you are assigned to patrol here, right? Or someone is. Right now, there's no one patrolling there. We'll probably want an extra couple of, You know, I can probably go and remove the dog patrol from here. Actually, none of these patrols are working. Why is that? Because they're grayed out. The dogs are just... They're all exhausted. But we've got a kennel over here. Oh, no! I forgot to room the kennel. Oh, I'm an idiot. The dogs are just having to sleep in place. There we go. Now we have somewhere to bring the dog. There you go. Oh, I'm the terrible owner. And I love they like go in their little crates and they sleep there. Just like a real dog. Dogs are surprisingly happy to have their little bedroom like that to snooze in. At their place they call their own. All right. Okay. That explains that nonsense. Still don't have this classroom done yet. Still waiting for someone to come and deliver a door. We're on our way to our 32 new prisoners. We have just enough capacity to take them in. It's going to be lovely. We'll have a brand new kitchen set up for them relatively soon. We will need some more cooks. I'm actually going to hire... I'm going to go up to 6 cooks. Now, you don't actually assign cooks to actual spots. They kind of work whatever is reasonable. But I think with 6 cooks in each kitchen, we'll actually get a pretty good run of things. Not to mention the fact that we will have the prison labor there. Got some people working the laundry. Some people might do the cleaning. They're not right now, but they might. Prison intake, bunch of new money. We've got positive cash flow. Not much of it, though. And tomorrow they want to send me another 32 people. Which might be okay. I think we're going to have to take them. Simply because we do kind of keep needing more and more cash. I'm worried that our yard might be a little small. So far, no one's flipping out. Yeah, Double Taco says, yeah, all dogs I've ever owned have known that their cage is a place they can go and not be bothered. I mean, obviously, they don't like to be kenneled all day. They get bored. They gotta pee. They want company. But no. It's a bedroom. Get a nice little blanket in there. Maybe a chew toy. Some visitation going on. No one's due for... There's no parole possibilities yet, so we don't have to worry about building that yet. Do I actually have a bunch of doors here? But no actual room? Alright. Just dismantle those. We can use those for something else. Hey! Thornsworth 3D. Thanks for the sub. There we go. This classroom door is finally done, so we can go ahead and deck out this classroom. We need an office desk for the teacher. Again, it doesn't really matter where it is. We'll place it so it looks right. Technically, to complete this, we need 20 school desks. Can we fit 20 in here? People can walk through things. That's, what, 9? I mean, ideally, I actually want 2 separate classrooms rather than one big one, but for now, this will at least complete the mission. We'll do something like that. I'll get things done. Ah, there we go. Cash flow is increasing. How come it went up? I mean, we've got the days without incident. But why wouldn't... Maybe it hadn't recalculated yet with the new prisoners. Is that possible? Could be something like that. Yeah, I guess the new prisoners are still being taken in now. What's that? A piano wire. The other thing we're going to have to start checking out is what traits we know about people. This guy's a snitch. A stitch. We might have to start building some protective custody. We'll see. And then once people start fights, we'll actually get sometimes if people start a fight or even if they kill another prisoner, they'll get upgraded to max security, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's keep working in the classroom, get that done. And then we'll go ahead and block out some extra land. We'll work on the cell block B grant, not to mention the fact we're just going to want to be intaking more and more people. Why did the meals all of a sudden disappear down to 0? Well, first of all, one of the things we should do is actually we have not roomed these rooms yet. So that's important. Although people are bringing food there, which is interesting. I guess they're still storing things in the fridge, even though it's not technically a kitchen. There we go. And if we take a look at our logistics screen, the food distribution, people from here will eat there, people from here will eat there. Oh, visitation people apparently will also eat here. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. And these kitchens are feeding the nearby canteens. We can override this. We can do a different set of mixes and things, but overall that's going to be pretty okay. I'm worried. We're definitely going to need a much bigger yard at some point. To the point where I'm considering, instead of having another cell block here, just build a big giant yard here. Cell block here, big giant yard down there. And no. And a few serious concerns for a little while. Mostly just hygiene right now. Medium and increasing. Yeah, it's not so bad. Some people are feeling stinky. Got some naked people over here. We probably need some more guards. Almost certainly. A few more there. We'll want to deploy them in places as well. Keep a guard in there. We got a guard in there. We might want to babysit the laundry. But again, ideally, we'll get some CCTVs in here relatively soon. I guess we could fence in the yard so that we could deploy a guard right there, but that's going to be okay. We'll leave that there for now. 5 people awaiting solitary confinement. I think these are new prisoners that... can we get a list of all our prisoners? No, but we can't get the name list. That's too bad. North Pole Penguin, Careless Rex, Jimmy Little Slugger, Kenjin, Flinder, Lord Spawn the Great, Alien Tone, Batty, Granny, Diogo Costa, Joshua Harrington, Mind Razor. See, some of these are named after Zaldir. Hey, some of these are named after subscribers. Sucks you can't see a quick list. Maybe there is somewhere you can see it, but I don't know where it is. Prison grading, we don't have any yet because we haven't released any prisoners. It's too early in the process as is. Start researching body armor, tasers. And yeah, we'll need an armory relatively soon. Here's what I could do. Maybe I won't make this a yard. Well, I won't make it a yard, but I need more space for office type buildings. Well, that's not necessarily true. I could go over here, build another building here, use this as a shared armory and security zone, which I think would be pretty good. I'm trying to decide, since only guards will basically be going in and out of this, I'm going to use the full solitary door over here. It's the most well-armored door. I guess we'll put it on that side. That'll be fine. Oh, what is this? What did you have? A club. Wow. Tons of people trying to bring in drugs and different things over here. You know what we need to do? We need to do a shakedown. Where are we right now? We're going to let this meal finish. As soon as the meal finishes, we're going to do a full shakedown. Surprised we haven't got any indication from our guard dogs about anyone tunneling out yet. But, you know, maybe people are happy enough that it's not too much of an issue. We'll see. Now, this because we have our split meal times, I find that this is always a little bit backwards. Like, it's like, it looks like you're not feeding everyone, but if we look over here, there's tons of food left. And there's tons of food left over here. It's because we're not feeding all of our prisoners at exactly the same time that it's a little bit off. Plus, maybe because of the intake as well. But yeah, we'll let this meal time finish. This education reform takes forever to do. Might have been too early to grab that grant. That room is now done. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up an armory in the back. And then a security room in the front. So armory needs at least one weapon rack and at least one table. Then, for every guard locker you can have one armed guard. I'm going to go ahead and plop down 5 just so I've got options for a little bit later. Oops. Open the door. Now, the security room needs one desk and a chair and a filing cabinet to be legal. But what you really build it for is for your CCTV monitors and also your phone taps. Can I assign guards to this right now even though it's not done? Yes. They won't do anything, but they will be around to open and close this door to help the construction. Plus, later on, they're going to be there to activate the CCTV monitors and the phone taps. The phone taps give you more information on this informant screen so you know some of the characteristics of your people, for example. And the CCTV just lets you keep an eye on these places that are dark where you don't have a guard so you can spot if a fight starts. Talking about drugs? This big robo talking about drugs. He needs drugs and literacy. You know what? We got to start our pharmacy. Yeah, I'm gonna start a second one of these, and let me edit this schedule here because again we're treating the 8 to 9 But we want to make sure, so they'll go here. We want to make sure to also serve these guys, so the 4 to 5 a.m. group. So if I go to Programs and I go Edit Schedule, so now I can take this guy and move it there. Which should now work. Not So Silent Bob, thanks for the sub. We're going to do another one of those over here with the fundamentals. I'll organize this one to be at 4. There we go. Now more people can go. We'll start a kitchen one. So 8 to 10. Technically we can run more. Oh, I can plot things this way. That's great. So I can have more simultaneous ones. And then we'll keep that pinned in there. Because we have 2 kitchens. We can do some behavioral therapy. And another alcoholics group therapy. Oh, no teachers is right, because the shrink is going to be over here instead. So we can do something like this. So the shrink will alternate between alcoholics groups, behavioral therapy, alcoholics groups, behavioral therapy, and get all the love. And then we'll put in another spiritual guidance on there. Hey, Nikon DK, thanks for the resub. Keep that pinned. Keep that pinned over there. All right. That's pretty good. Look at this, the ability to micromanage. Now, you don't have to use any of that, but if you do, then you can customize things some more. So we actually have some people who have passed their kitchen course, who may as well go ahead and assign people to that. That's fine. So these courses will take a while to finish. We are almost at our cell block B, and we can take in another 32 tomorrow, but we know our cell blocks handle 24 people, right? Well, that makes sense. We're at 48 with 2 blocks. So we'll bring in another 24 tomorrow. And we'll go ahead and do that. I think we can handle this. Gosh, I hope we can. There we go. And then well, the other thing we're going to do, and this is going to keep people relatively busy, we're going to start dropping down some paving stone. Especially in our main sort of thoroughfares over here. Get people walking a little bit faster. Plus, it's a little bit prettier. What is that? Johan Broms, do the shakedown. Thank you. Oh, I forgot all about that. Now's fine, because it's work and lockup period, so it's not going to bother them too much. Thank you for the reminder. So it's going to show me some stuff it had just found recently. Then it's going to search 203 places. Oh, I think I just finished an upgrade. Are these guys getting their body armor? Yep, they've got their stab vests on, so I just finished that tech. Now, the tasers have been changed. When we finish the taser things, we no longer automatically equips everyone with the taser. This only covers the armed guards. Then when we get the taser rollout, it becomes possible for normal guards to use it, but they have to pass a course first, so we'll have to schedule one of those. So just a quick search of everything. Not finding too much. Oh, a little bit. You can keep an eye on if anyone's scheduled for solitary, for example. Oh, there we go. There's one. Too bad you can't click on this and quickly see who it's for. Change some of these policies for finding things. We can change the meal quantity and variety, which will make people quite a bit happier. I don't know. Well, we'll leave it be. A lot of searching to do there. You need to get those CCTVs up and running. Let's go ahead and start loading them in here. Infirmary is always manned, so it's not a problem. So is this. We'll want to make sure the chapel gets watched. The classroom gets watched. How come I've got vision over the cleaning cupboard? Doesn't make much sense, but we'll go ahead and do that anyway. We don't really need any here because we're always going to have guards kicking around. Yeah. So let those finish. Shakedown continues. During the shakedown, a lot of other things slow down because there's not as many guards to open and close doors, like that. Let that shakedown finish. So far, things seem to be okay. Now, you're not guaranteed to find a tunnel if there is one. There's just a chance when you check the toilet. If you do suspect that there's a tunnel, you can go and dismantle the toilet, and then you check it manually. But our dogs haven't indicated anything at all. I'm going to go ahead and put down another dog patrol. Do I want to put another one down or just continue this one? I guess it can just continue this one, and that'll be fine. Sort of like that. We might want to assign a second dog to it. And that'll be okay. All right, well, the prison is currently making money. So far, things seem to be good. We haven't had, have we even had a single fight? We haven't had a murder or anything, so that's pretty good. If we check our financials over here, 4.8 days without an incident. And we've been playing for, well, it's day 4, so we've been playing for 4.8 days. We haven't had a single incident this entire way through, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. So we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. You guys on Twitch, stick around. We're going to take a short break. We're about 2 hours into today's live stream. So yeah, we're going to take another short break. And when we come back, some more Prison Architect.